Okay, Kirk, so this is for your benefit mostly, but if you want to share it online or whatever, that's an option. But I did a tracing of the Ghost blueprints, basically, to make a Ghost model out of cardboard. I disassembled mine, and because I don't feel like writing down the instructions, and I don't think I could do it clearly, I'm just going to reassemble it. I'll send you the template for it later, but I'm just going to show you how the bends work and like stuff like that. The only weird stuff is with these holes, you need to have cuts right there and there that go to them so that you can fold away from it. As well as this center thing, you'll cut the middle, but I leave them attached because it holds something in place better later. I guess you could remove them, but you don't have to. My finger's stuck. Okay, so basically I marked where all the folds are. There's also some that leave a little tab there. You don't want to fold this down. I'll show you what I'm talking about. When I drew it, I marked with dashes where all the folds are, and like right here, I put the dashes through there, but that's because I drew in that cut mark later. That's where that little gap is going to be. It's where things fold in so that they can connect together. But basically, that's the simplest. You fold all those away. So basically, each one of these arms is going to be one of the little triangle bits, and you just kind of fold them like a pyramid. So this folds down, then that, and that folds up, where that first bit will go into that little pocket that I was talking about. Just like that, and you get that little pyramid looking thing. You do that with all 4 branches. Not too hard. You got a little box looking thing, and then you'll fold a little square right there. You'll put this slot into those. None of those need to be folded. The easiest is trying to do kind of all of them at once, because otherwise you're going to try bending things out of the way. So you just kind of line them up and push them in. It helps to make these folds or bends ahead of time, so it's easier to slide them all together. Then you got half of it done, and that's where that little square bit comes in. You do the same thing with the other one. It's an exact same replica. That's why I only drew it once, because I'm lazy and I didn't want to do it again. And you didn't have to. You just make 2 or copy 2 templates. Pretty quick. Got the little box thing. Line up the little key bits. Is this different? I don't know. Might be different. I don't think it is, though. Anyway, so now you got 2 of these things. You got the little X's in the middles. Now the other bit is just this here. It's really straightforward. It just folds up into a box. It's got another one of those little slots. You fold that down, put it into the slot, and then these 2 door panels that go down, and you got a little box. And then you put that inside of one of the little X bits, so it comes out the front. And then you do it on the other side, and just pop it through the little X bit door thing, and that's what holds it together. Pretty straightforward, kind of cool, simple, easy to make. That's about it. With this thing, I drew it on some larger paper or some thicker paper, so I'm going to try making multiples of these and trying to see if they work, and if I can cut them out and fold just a paper one rather than a cardboard one, or if I have to transfer it to cardboard. It'd be nice if it was just on paper, because then you could just color the design you want straight on the template with marker or something. Otherwise it's just more annoying to have to retrace it onto the cardboard, then cut it out with an X-Acto knife, and then paint the cardboard. But either way, I'll give that a try. I'll let you know if it works.